On March 5, 1836, during a pause in the bombardment of the Alamo, William Travis famously drew a line in the sand. He asked his fellow defenders to join him in putting everything on the line for liberty in Texas. We have a much easier task on March 5, 2024, as we go to the polls, but the ramifications for the future are no less impactful. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan with a reflection on life and liberty. When it comes to choosing a side on an important debate, most politicians prefer to hang back and see where the crowd's going before picking a side. Unlike William Travis, they want to be on the safe side of every fight. As citizens, you and I don't have that luxury. As citizens, we're called to a higher purpose. I want to take you back a couple thousand years and 7,000 miles to the plains of Jericho. That's where a pivotal question about sides took place. After crossing the Jordan River, the Israelites camped on those plains in preparation for God's command that they march on the highly fortified city of Jericho. Joshua had only recently taken over as the Israelites' leader. He was confronted, though, with the sight of a mighty warrior standing in the plains. That he was fearsome is not in question. But was this simply an angelic being, or, as many theologians have argued over the years, a pre-incarnate visit by the Son of God? Either way, Joshua decided he better be friendly. So Joshua asks the ultimate, "Whose side are you on anyway?" question. Quoting, "Are you for us or for our adversaries?" Now, that seems like the right question before a big fight, right? The response probably isn't what Joshua was expecting. Quoting, "No, but I am the commander of the army of the Lord. Now I have come." That answer should ring in our ears as loudly as it did for Joshua. It doesn't matter if someone is on our side or if we're on their side. The only thing that counts is, am I on God's side? It's a question we should consider daily and prayerfully, but especially as we march to the polls. In this republic, the citizens are the leaders, or at least we're supposed to be. Our job is to select not strong men who impose themselves on the people, but rather faithful servants who will be answerable to the people. Our task is not to pick a winner, but to stand shoulder to shoulder with someone who will faithfully fight for the republic no matter the cost. We're all flawed warriors, and as such, we're not expected to be successful, but rather to be faithful. We must do what is right, regardless of the consequences. On March 5th, 2024, each of us must step boldly and faithfully across the line in the fight for liberty in the Lone Star State. If you like today's podcast, be sure to subscribe, rate it, and recommend it to your friends. The Reflections Podcast is presented by Texas Scorecard, and this edition was produced by Nick Shepard in the 1836 studios. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan. Thanks for listening.